Hello everybody, Mimi Wilkins here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Frustration vs Ace Attorney. In the last part, Kira went completely batshit insane and yeah. Sorry for being a bit quiet. I've just found out I'm not the only one in the house today, as I thought I was, so yeah. I don't really want my brother coming in and disrupting the recording, so yeah. I'm just gonna try and keep it down a bit today. Okay, so let's go. Remember, Mr. Rabbit, at times like this, a cool head will prevail. Oh god, I'm sorry you can't see this. Yes. Just need to have stuff there. There we go, that's about that's Mr. Layton. That's what you want. Oh god, sorry guys. I'm sure you've had to fight your way out of circumstances such as these many times before. This situation is no different. Oh no. No, Java, I don't want to, alright? As a defense attorney, what would you usually do at such a time? What would I usually do? Yeah, think back to, the Von Karma incident. Of course. What? No, British accent. There's only one thing that can get me out of a situation like this. Evidence. I've got to flip this case on its head and think outside the box. But I think I've spent all my influence on formal screws. It would seem that the friends have nothing further to add. Well, of course, that's because everyone knows the truth. No, Kira. They know that that girl right there is the real witch. No, Kira. That settles it then. Go ahead and deliver your verdict, Lord.
Objection!
No, Kira's still smiling. The situation is exactly as you described in Cluster Barnum. What? It really doesn't make much sense for the witch to have used Amir. Oh, Barnum's like, oh shit, he knows. He's got something to back him up. Regardless, the defense still maintains that Miss Kira did utter that incarnation and make herself reappear. Now the question is, for what reason? I'm just kind of spat on my DS there, sorry. Trying to keep down a little bit, but I'm failing, aren't I? If she really didn't have to use that spell, then why use it in the first place? Pretty good question. If I can find the answer to that question, then this entire case will start to unravel. Barnum, I've missed you when you've done that. Most fascinating. Very well, allow us to hear this theory of yours. Or I will stab you with my sword. Stabby, stabby, stab. Tell the court why it was necessary for the witch to appear at the crime scene. Well, we're still in the game. Once you eliminate the impossible, what remains must be the truth. Oh, she's getting pissed off now. It's kind of like, go on then, hurry up. The reason Miss Kira reappeared at the crime scene was to become a witness. Why would she want to do that? Give herself an alibi? All these sound really possible, but I'm gonna bite the bullet and choose this one. I can't think of any other possibility. This has to be the answer. If it's not, oh my god, I'm going to feel like isn't it obvious? She was trying to cover up her own crime. And was that right? Tell me, why would she do that? Well, just give me a minute, I'm getting to that part. No, Barnum's getting impatient, mate. You come up with the answer now, you're going in the dungeons. That'll not be necessary, Sir Blue Knight. Huh? Think about it. Why would she have to... What would she have to hide? Well, I don't really know. The fact that she burned 2 people alive, yeah, I think she'd have to hide that. If no one could have seen her to begin with. You heard the good Inquisitor. No matter how you look at it, there'd be no reason for me to reappear, assuming I was the criminal, that is. Yeah, Kira's... Oh, God. That was a quick text, I couldn't read that. Kira's like... Argh. Oh, no Layton music. Pardon the interruption, but that's not necessarily the case. Mr. Layton! Best Kira noise ever. Explain... No, it's really British, Layton. Explain yourself, Sir Top Hat. You have stated that Miss Kira had no reason to reappear. Well, yes, you did. However, the situation changed, and it became necessary for her to for her to show herself. So how was that possible, Layton? Isn't that right, Miss Kira? Huh? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you mean. It would seem the defendant must clarify their argument with evidence. Evidence, everything must go with evidence. Mr. Wright. If everything didn't go with evidence, then, well, this world would be in utter chaos, wouldn't it? I believe that Miss Kira did not intend to reveal herself at the crime scene. Rather that something occurred which forced this young lady to make herself reappear. What was so important that she had to reappear and risk being spotted? Oh crap, I have to think here. Yeah, and tell the court why it would have been necessary for the witch to appear at the crime scene. Okay, so let's look at the evidence. Arena. Case outline. There's the area map. There we go. We don't really need that. Nope. Don't really need that. Maybe she went back to get a Talia Maggie cut up because apparently they say it dropped on. Oh no, wait a minute. That's burned out completely, hasn't it? So sorry, just examining it. So yeah, I don't think we're talking about that anymore. So yeah, that's completely disappeared. Oh well, that was nice, wasn't it? Kira has poor eyesight. Take that! Miss Kira, you usually wear glasses, is that correct? Huh? Well, you heard him right. You usually wear glasses. Stop eating a flower and speak up. It's like I already told you. I lost my glasses a few days ago. Are you absolutely sure about that? Or did you not, in fact, lose them tonight during the crime? Oh, we got some in here. Of course not. Perhaps you accidentally dropped them while you were committing the crime. Then, as you were attempting to make your escape, you noticed they were gone. Therefore, you made yourself reappear in order to search for your missing glasses. No! Yes, it's real, Kim.
Objection!
Objection! How absurd! Such baseless conjecture! What do you propose is the fundamentally flawed? No, I was meant to say what you propose is the fundamentally flawed, sorry. What do you mean? Let us assume, hypothetically, that the witch did in fact drop this evidence. That does not explain what purpose it would serve her to make herself reappear. Well, Barnum, mate, have you ever seen floating glasses? Oops, sorry. There we go. Have you ever seen glasses floating around a forest path? You would be weirded out by that, wouldn't you? It would still make more sense for her to escape under cover of darkness. Unfortunately, Inquisitive Barnum, such a plan was simply not possible. What? Mr. Wright, do you understand what I am suggesting? No, I'm not. Yes! Here's the reason Miss Kira made herself reappear at the crime scene. To search for her glasses. Okay, this is it. What does... No! Okay. Why? Is he saying that everyone doesn't know why she had to search for them? Defender, enlighten us. Why did the witness feel the need to make herself reappear? She couldn't find them. The answer is simple, Your Honor. She couldn't find her glasses. She could not find them? No, Barnum, she couldn't find them. If you've noticed, she's still not wearing her glasses right now.
Objection!
Hold on a moment, Sir Blue Knight. What does that have to do with anything? That's right! It doesn't change a single thing!
Objection!
It does change a lot. That's where you're wrong. In fact, it changes things quite a bit. Tonight, the two victims were engulfed by flames, courtesy of a magic spell. In that very instant, 4 witnesses saw the flames erupt at the scene. It was at that point that something you didn't expect occurred. You suddenly lost your glasses. She's keeping quiet now. She knows that this is the truth. That's right. You were scared that if your glasses were discovered at the scene of the crime, you would be suspected of being a witch.
Objection!
What foolishness! Even if her glasses were found, she could simply have explained that she dropped them there days before the harm happened.
Objection!
No. I'm afraid that is not a possibility, was the Barnum. What did you say? If you recall, it's been raining quite heavily at the crime scene beforehand. She had stated that she dropped her glasses before the crime, then naturally, one would expect the glasses to be soaked in water and covered in mud. However, the rain had already stopped by the time the crime itself was committed. In other words, Kira knows she's fucked. One look at the pair of clean, dry glasses will reveal she had dropped them later, thus implanting her as a witch. No! I should have known. Oh, for fuck's sake, Barnum, no, not Barnum, Nightle. Shut up, Nightle, no one cares. I was perfecting my rain-rending technique in the forest. Yeah, you just continue being a sad excuse for a night. And not once during the rainfall did I see that flower maiden travelling along the nearby path. Oh, I'm sorry, Nightle, are you siding with me now? You think you can redeem yourself? No, Nightle, you pissed me off beyond belief. I do not forgive you. That's not all. In order to frame Miss Cannabella as the witch, you needed to leave those witches scepter behind at the scene of the crime. I see. That would be the most definitive evidence that she is the witch. The objective here was to have someone else discover the staff at the scene. Yes, that person was I. Her wordsmith's voice. Coward. What? No doubt you came to realize that no one can deduce which spells were used simply by examining the white gems on the scepter. The magic gems on the scepter, sorry. In this case, one can see that the witch must have used Dimir to vanish from sight and make her escape. Yeah, Kira, you stay silent. That's why, Miss Kira, you were left with no option but to reappear at the crime scene. That was the only way for you to avoid suspicion if someone were to discover your glasses at the crime scene. By reappearing, you'd be able to explain that you simply dropped your glasses when you wished to see what had happened. They both slam on the desk. And they both point. What do you have to say to that, Miss Kira? Yeah, Miss Kira, what do you have to say?
You know,
what?
I've let you both ramble on and on, but playtime is over.
Oh, really? Really excited. What?
So that's it, then?
Yeah.
I'm a witch because I dropped my glasses?
Yeah.
I must have said it how many times now?
What?
I lost my glasses days ago.
Oh, well, we all know it's a lie.
Were you even listening?
Yeah, we were, but we know it's a lie.
Again.
Right.
Over 1 million times.
Okay.
I lost my glasses. I lost my glasses. Do you like evidence, Sir Defender? Do you love proof, Sir Top Hat? Then prove I dropped my glasses at the crime scene. You can't prove it. In other words,
don't really know.
You lose.
Well, not technically, Kira. I mean, we still do have decisive evidence against you, so I think we're the winners here, sweetie, and not you. Sorry, I sounded a bit like a witch then. An old woman, not a witch. Don't put me on trial! Okay, Barnum's being quiet. At least he's not gone to sleep this time, I mean, jeez. Yeah, everyone's silent. Judge is like, I do not approve of this. That is correct. No, it's Layton. Let's a posh Layton voice. No, I don't want posh Layton. Proving such a thing would indeed be impossible. Not technically, I mean, we do have pretty good evidence. To prove that the witness dropped her glasses at the crime scene. What say you, Inquisitor Barnum? I spoke too soon, Barnum's gone to sleep. 'Tis indeed a question of proof, my lords. Oh, finally, he's woken up. These glasses have been missing from the very beginning. The Knights of the Inquisition, I can't really say the word, found no trace of these glasses anywhere near the crime scene. Therefore, this witness cannot be in any way accused of being a witch. You heard the man. But we were so close. That girl is a witch. Can't anyone else see that? What should we do, Professor? Ah. What? Oh, Professor's all pimped up. Well, it would seem the young lady has finished what she has to say. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Wright? What a gentleman waiting for Kira to finish what she said. Yes, it certainly looks that way, Mr. Layton. What's with that face? Do you find something funny here? It is as you said, Inquisitor Barnum. Oh boy. Explain. The defense raises just one further question. Why were you unable to find those glasses? What do you mean? You must have searched the area quite thoroughly looking for them. And yet, even now the Knights have been unable to locate those glasses. So, what does that mean? Did you ever wonder why? Yes, that has become quite the mystery. Surely they must be around somewhere. Yeah, surely they must, Judge. The glasses were lost to the wolves. That is the only explanation. No, Barnum. There is still one remaining place that you have not searched tonight. What? Hello? What did you say? The glasses were supposedly not found at the crime scene, leaving only one other possible place. What? What is this, you two? I will stab you all! Stabby, stab. How about you, Sir Blue Knight? Draw your blade and reveal to the court where the glasses are supposedly hidden. Looks like I've somehow managed to make it through my first witch trial. It all comes down to this, the final piece of evidence. Time to clear up this case once and for all. Let's do this, Phoenix. Do this. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Wright. You do that, Layton. The piece of evidence pointing to the one place not searched tonight is... oh dear. Milk bucket. Okay, so let's do some investigating here. So basically, we all know Kira was disguised as the witch and basically came over to Espella's side over here in order to frame her and such. Sorry, I'm trying to be a sort of professor here. So yeah, we all know, Kira. Sorry, came from over here, got to Espella's side over here, stayed there for a while and engulfed everyone in flames like that, and then she just ran back off and became a witness. No, she ran back off to cover up, but then she lost her glasses and then had to reappear and then come running back. But I suppose that when she lost her glasses was when she said the incarnation, or was beginning to run off. Spella dropped the milk bucket, didn't she? And it was right here. So, if Kira was beginning to run off and she had dropped her glasses, the only place she could have dropped them was in this milk bucket.
Take that!
I feel like a genius. Tonight, I'll give you all I can't remember the song correctly. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get it tomorrow. Let's do it tonight. Sorry, I felt like I needed to go into song there. There was one thing that was carried away from the crime scene right under everyone's noses. Carried away? Kira looks like a sad person. I'm speaking, of course, about this. Ah! Oh yeah, Kira knows. That's the milk bucket that disappeared from the crime scene. Thus far, the defense's claim that the glasses were dropped at the crime scene has been regarded as a mere speculation. However, what? If Miss Kira, we find your glasses within the contents of this milk bucket, then our mere speculation will suddenly become fact. Yeah, Kira, you know that you're funked. What manner of witchery? What are you talking about? You're just crazy! No way could my glasses be inside that stupid bucket. That's just impossible. No, Kira. It's not impossible. How about we quit with the speculation and actually find out? What do you say, Mr. Barnum? That'll just waste the court's time. Don't listen to them, don't. Barnum's gone to sleep. He's not paying attention to any of it, Kira. There we go, he's woken up now. 'Tis mandated that the Knights of the Court investigate any and all impossibilities during the course of the trial. Well, there, Kira, Barnum's on our side now. You're wasting his time. Waste any more and you're going in the dungeon. My lord, the Inquisitor requests that this milk bucket be searched immediately. Go ahead, then. I vote that we don't let the judge search it, because if we do, he'll just go and probably die of a heart attack. Just saying. Very well. Wading his hands through the milk bucket here, as we can see. I think it feels good on his hands. I can't blame him. Milk would feel good on any people's hands, especially goat's milk. Pretty smooth. Ooh! What? Kira's glasses are there. We have just proved the impossible. Kira dropped her glasses. Kira is the witch. We all know it. We all know it. She's gonna keep on denying it, but we all know it's true. Miss Kira, as you can see, your glasses have been found inside the milk bucket. The truth is out. Nothing you can say can change that now. Which leads us to the next question. Specifically, a question of when. When did you drop your glasses into the milk bucket? What? Why is this happening? This whole thing is ridiculous. The answer is obvious, isn't it? I dropped them afterwards, after I ran over to see the fire. I took a tiny peek inside that milk bucket. That's when they fell in.
Objection!
Oh, Mary! Don't be stupid, child. Snowy and I were at the scene first. We made sure to take that milk bucket before anyone else could get their grubby little hands on it. We weren't going to let a single soul get anywhere near that sweet, creamy bucket of deliciousness. You could bet my farm on that. Each of these 4 witnesses has stated they heard the spell Ignize being cast at the time of the incident. Yeah. Let's open the book. According to the Grand Grimoire, yes, Ignize summons a circle of flame within 1 meter radius of the caster. In other words, the real witch must have been at Miss Cannibale's side at the time of the incident. Well, yeah, that's basically how I worked out that she got the glasses in. Indeed. That is when the glasses fell into the milk bucket. Therefore, there is only one logical conclusion. Only one person who could be the true witch. Yep, Kira, you know you're fucked. Epic points.
Kira, you are the real witch.
Yes, you are, Miss Kira. That is the most epic point ever. If they both point at you, your argument just disappears completely. It never even existed. Oh, Kira, you're right. Your basket just lands on her head, knocking her out. Shut up, bitch! Oh, she's in it now. What a very strange trial this has been. From the very beginning, we have all paid witness to the most unusual set of circumstances. And now Kira's going in the flames. Kira's going in. Kira's gonna get burnt. Kira's gonna get burnt. Kira's gonna get burnt. Sorry, I'm just celebrating that all. A baker turned defender, a surprise extra witness, and now a not guilty verdict for the accused. Never have I seen such a spectacle. Seriously, you needed to come to Dahlia Hawthorne's trial. That was epic. Is this really happening? The girl inside the cage. You mean she's the real witch? Yeah, she's the real witch. But what about that Espella Cantabella girl?
Miss Kira.
She's like, what do you want now?
Tell us, Why?
What? Why are you asking that?
Why were you trying to frame Miss Cantabella?
Oh, we forgot to ask her that, didn't we? Yeah, why were you trying to frame Spella? Kira, did you think she was very pretty? And you thought I must be prettier than that, 'cause that means I must frame her for being a witch. And then you decided to frame her. Is that right? Were you envious of her beauty?
You could easily have escaped the crime scene without a trace. There was no reason to frame anyone.
Were you envious that she had a good family and you wanted to take her place?
This crime was a result of nothing but your overwhelming ill intent.
Envy. It was of envy, wasn't it?
To frame a person as a witch
Oh, here we go.
is to condemn that person to death by fire.
Yeah, he's right. I like how he said fire then. Fire.
Surely you must know this. So why Espella Cantabella?
She's envious. I already explained to you. Oh,
Do you have any idea what it feels like to be a witch?
no. Not really. The only things I got from being a witch was from the witch's house, but other than that, no idea.
What it feels like?
Yeah, even Phoenix is wondering, what is she talking about here?
I didn't ask for this.
Oh, well, we know you didn't, Kira.
I didn't ask for these powers, but I have them. And now here I am, begging for my life.
Well, it's more like picking on flowers while looking sad. You remind me more of a puppy in a window, begging to be sold. You really want to be sold, but everyone just walks past you. That's how I picture you, more like that, Kira.
I was living such a peaceful life until now. Selling flowers, getting scolded by my boss for not selling enough of them.
You don't need to make your life sound hard, Kira. We all know it's hard enough.
That's why I was trying to put an end to these trials once and for all.
What?
Put an end to the trials.
Yeah, what? How is killing Espella gonna end all the trials? Oh, wait a minute.
You all know what I mean?
No, we don't, Kira. Please, stop trying to be the puppy in the window. You're not the puppy in the window.
The one condition written in the story that will end these witch trials.
No, Kira, you need to be a bit more clearer.
When the great witch Bezella has been put to the flames
Wow.
and vanquished from this world, these trials will come to an end.
Oh, I get it. You think Espella is Bezella, yeah. I'm with you there, Kira. I think Espella is Bezella.
This was my chance to finally end all this.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
This girl's ahead of the game here. She knows it's gonna happen. She knows her own game's plot twist. I like this girl.
The sun had begun to set on that lonely
Well, I don't really like
forest path,
Kira, but
and there wasn't a soul in sight.
she's ahead of the game, so she's probably the most cleverest one here.
I always carried my hidden Talea Magica with me in case of a moment like this.
Right.
I used my magic to expose that girl for what she really is.
But it was you that used the magic, not her, so you really didn't expose her, darling, so, sorry.
If I had been successful, then all these trials would finally end, and I could go on living my peaceful life.
Well, they wouldn't really, because assuming that you thought Espella was Bezella, if Espella wasn't Bezella and she was put to the flames, they wouldn't end, would they? And I don't think they would have known if Espella was indeed Bezella, so then they still wouldn't have ended. And yeah, Kira's face is kind of creeping me out, so I'm going to skip ahead.
What are you saying?
So creepy.
Am I hearing this correctly?
Yes you are, Judge. Kira's being a little bit just protecting the plot twist of this game. Excuse me if we are giving out any spoilers.
Are you actually accusing Espella Cantabella?
Yes, she is.
Why do you think no one has ever seen the legendary Great Witch?
I don't know, she's taken a nap or something. I don't know, she tried to burn down the city a second time, but she couldn't, and she thought, oh, fuck this, and then she went to sleep. Oh.
It's because she's been hidden in our midst the entire time.
Okay.
She's protected. She's hidden from us. It's all part of the story.
What? So this is planned? I don't get what you're trying to explain here, Kira.
Part of the story?
Yeah, Judge, don't worry. I'm just as confused as you.
Objection!
Well, Barnum's getting impatient.
That's enough! Speak no more. A witch's existence cannot be justified.
So what? Just because she's a witch, she has to be killed? Alright. Okay, I'm up for that.
I know you've all noticed it too.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put it in right here. Are we supposed to feel sorry for her? Are we supposed to feel sorry for Kira because she's getting executed? Because, I'm being honest here, I don't feel sorry for her at all. I think she does, in fact, deserve to be put into the flames. Because she did try to frame Espella, so, yeah. Put into the flames, get done with it. But, due to the text and reason behind it, it's like the game is trying to make me feel sorry for her, but I just don't. I just don't feel sorry for her at all. So, I don't know. You're probably gonna beat me up for this or something, but I'm being completely honest here. I don't feel sorry for her. So, yeah.
You could end this. All of this. That girl. It's all because of that girl.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying to make us feel sorry for her, but sorry, Kira, you're not getting any mercy from me.
I beg you. Please.
No.
Please release me.
No. No, you get
Knights of the Court, isn't it your duty to protect the people of this town? Give me another chance.
Oh, right. So you're trying to get the Knights of the Court on your side, are you, Kira? That's not in fact the case. Barnum's on our side now. You're screwed.
That is where you're wrong.
Yeah, like Barnum said, that's where you're wrong, Kira.
'Tis indeed a knight's duty to protect. We are impelled to protect the citizens of Labyrinthia against you and your ilk.
Yeah, basically.
The reason you were offered my protection until now was because your guilt was uncertain.
Well, I guess I do feel a little bit sorry for Kira since, well, you know, it's not her fault that she's a witch, and for all we know, there could be good witches out there that don't use their magic for evil, but other than that, don't feel sorry for her at all.
There was the possibility that you were not a witch. The circumstances were such that it seemed another was guilty.
Yeah. Oh,
that
yeah.
possibility has since disappeared, and your innocence along with it. You now find yourself at the other end of my sword.
No. Just saying that, Barnum's getting serious now. You now find yourself at the other end of my sword. You said it, Barnum. Give me a high five. Well, sword five. Hold on. Sorry. I can't give him a sword five. Sorry, I'm being funny at a serious moment. Sorry for being funny at a serious moment, sorry. Yes, Kira, you're gonna go into the flames, and you're gonna die, okay?
Vile witch, enemy of Labyrinthia, may the fires purge you from this land!
Basically what Barnum said.
Hold it!
What? It's Spell?
Please, wait! Stop! Please, just stop this!
What?
Spella!
What?
If it means putting an end to these horrible trials.
Excuse me, Spella, she just tried to frame you and now you want to save her? That just makes absolutely no sense. I mean, I wouldn't want to save someone who wanted to frame me. I would go, yeah, fuck you too, and then they just die. But I'm sorry, Spella feels sorry for the witch. Spella feels sorry for the person who tried to frame her. We all can't argue with that, can we? Spella.
Let me take her place. Let me be the seller. Send me to the flames.
Sorry. There we go. Oh, music went quiet anyway. Okay.
But please, if it would save her life.
Shut up.
This trial has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that this flower seller, Kira, is a witch.
Yeah, basically.
And according to the law, all those found to be witches will be executed.
You're living a tough shift here. You're running a tight ship here in Labyrinthia. I think it's neutral, to be honest.
Did he say executed? He can't mean.
Oh yeah, he does mean it, Phoenix.
This is most unsettling.
Ladies, ready the fire.
They're being serious with this. Why are you saying no, Kira? No, not Kira. Espella. You're not the one being sent to the fire. Kira is. And yeah, just send her to the fire. Oh, cutscene. Hello. Oh, there we go. She's being sealed in. And okay, yeah, trying to stop her. See?
Don't do this.
Why not? Oh, she's resisting. Quickly, close it.
Listen to me! Don't let her fool you!
Shut up, Kira.
Isabella is the Great Witch! Hear me!
You're giving out spoilers.
Time to waste! She's Priscilla!
Stop spoiling it for everyone.
And then these witch trolls will be no more!
Shut
the witch
up.
trolls will end!
There we go. Finally. Go into the fire, Kira. Bye. Bella, for God's sake. There we go. Barnum is presenting himself as a complete and utter arsehole, and I really can't help but agree with people on that. Barnum does look like a kind of utter arsehole. So far we've managed to pull off a win and get not guilty verdict, but winning has never felt this depressing. Hello, Speller. How are you? Oh, Speller, are you alright? Yes, I just wanted to thank all of you. You all came to my rescue yet again. Oh yeah, just give no fucks about Kira. We saw you crying a minute ago, but yeah, you seem to have gotten over it. You live and you learn. Well, yeah, of course we did. Hold on a sec, Speller. What did you say just now? You all came to my rescue yet again? You don't mean... Yes, I remember everything. I remember the last trial. I suppose that makes this the second time we've met, and the second time all of you have helped me. Oh my God, Layton. You look terrible against that background. I'm sorry, but he does. He looks terrible. I don't care whether he's moving or not, he looks terrible against that. He looks way too colourful against those depressing backgrounds. Mr. Wright, am I to infer that you and a Speller have met before? Ah, yeah, it seems that way. You too, Layton, Mr. Layton? Perhaps it would be best if we briefed each other on what has transpired. I can't really save here, so oh my God, they've gone sideways. Okay. Okay, what shall we discuss? This again? Are you freaking serious? Speller paid us a visit in London. She had in her possession a letter from an old acquaintance of mine. Is that right? Miss Accidente, I don't really know how to say his name, helped us drive the Speller straight out of Labyrinthia. You both kept me safe from the witches that were chasing me. Wait, did you say witches? So they appeared in London too? Basically, regrettably, I am unable to say our protection was absolute. When we saw you last, it seemed you'd managed to escape, courtesy of that passing fighter. Oh yeah, that's right. What happened to you after that, Speller? I rode the ship along the river for a while, before arriving at a nearby port. And then what? That's when I met Mr. Wright and Maya. Okay, what should we discuss? Well, at least there's only two topics. I didn't know where the ship would end up. I felt very lonely out there. Please accept my sincerest apologies. What a gentleman Layton is. Well, Layton's always been a gentleman, but yeah. I'm afraid there was nothing else I could do to prevent it. No, please don't blame yourself, Mr. Layton. I just didn't know what to do, so I tried to look for something, anything on the ship that might help me. Boy, you sure found something alright, or rather someone. You ran into a Master Thief working as part of the ship's crew. Yes, that's right. Did you say Master Thief? Crikey, that's amazing! I wouldn't exactly say that was it was amazing. After that, I was taken to court, and that's when Mr. Wright helped me. I see. Then perhaps somewhere deep within your mind possibly existed a memory of that previous trial and of Mr. Wright. Hence why you thought to seek out his help when you found yourself in such an unfortunate situation this evening. That makes sense. After all, Nick did make legal history that day in jolly old England. Did you say he made history? Wow, that's incredible, right, Professor? I wouldn't exactly say that I made history. But then after that, I was never able to find my way back to the Professor. Even after I went through the pains of finding that clue, it ended up being taken away from me. A clue, you say? Yes, the tag that was hanging around the neck of that sweet stuffed toy. Sorry, reading today. That tag was a clue? A clue for what? We're still discussing? Alright, this better be the last thing, otherwise, if it's not, then I'm just gonna stop here. I had a lot of time to think while I was on the ship. I thought about a lot of things. Like magic and shit. Like how to try and find a way back to back once the ship arrived at its destination. Things like that. Find a way. This computer's getting tired. Find a way back? Find a way back to Mr. Layton and Luke. They were the only ones I knew I could depend on to help me. The pleasure was ours, Speller. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't remember the name of the town where they lived. Huh? Huh? You mean London, Miss Speller? Oh, that's it. London. That's what was written in Carmine's letter to Mr. Layton. There we go. The blue teddy found in that room was wearing a tag around its neck. Yeah, what about it? Sorry, Speller, but PC Badger looks nothing like a teddy bear. No, he looks like PC Badger, basically. On the tag, in very small letters, was written London. I recognised the name of the town. I thought it might be an address. That's because that stuffed toy was used to us in a special promotion run by the London Metropolitan Police. I can't read today. Oh, that's right. Speller, you must have known that address was super important, so that's why you kept the tag, right? That way you can meet up with Mr. Layton and Luke again. I just felt so lonely and helpless. I wonder though, who do you think really did it? Hit Olivia over the head with a pipe, I mean. What's this? Oh yeah, I guess we never did find out who the real culprit was. Well, I don't mean we should work it out here, should we? No time to play Cluedo, lads. I do believe that may have some connection to a group of witches. What do you mean, the witches that were chasing us from London? Indeed, it could be they noticed your escape on that ship and managed to infiltrate their own way aboard. Well, naturally, because they're witches. Could it be? So you're saying there was some big scary witch lurking around inside of that cargo hold? I'm afraid there is a rather high possibility that was the case. No, that's Isabel's voice, sorry. Those witches were intent on seeing you brought back to Labyrinthia, no matter what. No idea why. Probably because they know that you're in Priscilla as well, so they want to kind of keep you in, stop you burning down another city. We don't want you burning down London. Take you back to Labyrinthia. However, in order to do so, they had to make certain you did not become entangled in any situation that may stall your capture. In other words, the situation with Miss Al Dente, you mean? Precisely. They must have knocked that crew member unconscious and attempted to recapture Isabella before the police could arrive. Well, yeah. However, that plan was clearly foiled, given that she would end up in court regardless. And that's when she became my client. I just can't remember. I just can't clearly remember anything that happened that then. That's because you were on drugs, Isabella, that's why. Do you think there's a possibility that someone was pulling Isabel's strings through the entire trial? Mate, you could see it in her eyes. Clearly someone had hypnotized or possessed her. If she had rainbow eyes, then I could just clearly point out, like, that's Carl's work, mate. Carl did that. Hey, maybe you're right. There was something a little strange about Isabella at the time. Mr. Wright, Isabella was introduced to you at the time as a schoolgirl. Is that correct? How long are we going to go on with this conversation? Yes. If this conversation goes on any longer, I'm just going to mix up the voices for all the characters and use them differently. She would have no knowledge of the world outside of Labyrinthia. That case being, having her stand in an English courtroom as she would pose a serious problem. Meaning that someone must have been attempting to cover up Isabela's identity.
What? But, Professor, could someone really do that?
Yeah, it is possible, Luke. You just have to say their name is different, and bam, there you go. Identity covered. They could indeed, Luke. If it is as I suspected, I believe our adversaries may be far more powerful than we originally thought. Just exactly who or what are we dealing with here? For fuck's sake. Maya, what do you want?
Hey guys, let's head back to the bakery for now. I bet the boss is waiting for us with one heck of a pastry feast. Oh.
What?
Actually, I can't go home just yet. Huh? You can't? Aww. Well, there are still a couple of legal procedures to be taken care of before I can go home. Please, you can all go on ahead without me.
That's so, very well.
I really must thank you all. Thank you so much for everything. Bye, Stella. Alrighty then, Stella. We'll catch you later. Yes. Farewell for now.
Bye, Stella. Bye. Can we save here? No, Layton, what do you want? Okay? Mr. Wright, please allow me the pleasure of a proper introduction. Oh, really? Really? With just 6 minutes left? My name is Herschel Layton. I'm a professor of archaeology in London. A professor, huh? Well, my name's Phoenix Wright. I'm an attorney. As I suspected, you were no ordinary baker after all, Mr. Wright. Yeah, I thought I was pretty rude myself, to be honest. I mean, I really did believe I'd been a baker all my life. But the more everyone kept saying it, the less I was sure I was actually true. Just where did that memory come from, anyway?
Hey, Professor, Mr. Wright's an attorney. That must mean he's as smart as you, right?
Haha, I'm afraid I can't really say, Luke.
But behind every ace attorney, there's a smart, not to mention beautiful, witty, and utterly amazing ace assistant.
I think you also forget humble.
My name's Luke Triton. I'm the professor's apprentice. I'm Maya Fay, and Nick here is my apprentice. Isn't that right, Nicky boy?
Nicky boy? Hey, wait, why am I your apprentice?
Anyway, we should all head back to the bakery. Let's get a move on. I'm sure Spell will be back before you know it.
I would not get your hopes up about that, Sir Blue Knight. Oh, for fuck's sake. Barnum, what do you want? What do you want, Barnum? Inquisitor Barnum. Okay, I will admit, he looks pretty handsome when he's looking straight at us. Most impressive work tonight. It's a shame you have kept such an ability hidden until now.
Trust me, Nick's lawyer abilities beat the pants off his bakery abilities any day of the week.
Okay, moving on. What do you mean by that, Inquisitor?
Why can't Isabella go home?
No charges are being brought against Miss Isabella Cantabella.
What? No way, that can't be right!
You realized it, haven't you? Isabella, she's being charged under the suspicion of being the Great Witch Bizarre. Oh, so you actually believed Kira, mate. Oh my god. She what? How can that be? Am I to assume that the charge is based purely on Miss Kira's accusation? Oh yeah, now you realize you're an idiot, Barnum. It was not I who made the decision. Huh? Regardless, the girl will return to court at the appointed time for further trial. Until then, I seek out any and all evidence pertaining to the Great Witch. Great, Barnum. Great. Pardon me, Inquisitor, when exactly is this appointed time? The investigation into this allegation will conclude on the day of the storyteller's next parade. How many parades does this friggin' storyteller have? That would be 2 weeks from today. Following our investigations into the matter, the trial of the Great Witch shall proceed. What the... It would appear the girl has... has been holding a dark secret from you all. Speller. And he just tells a random person to stop. That's great. Isabella Cantabella's questioning is set to begin shortly. That means visiting hours are over. I recommend you leave immediately. Please, Barnum. Right, can I save here? Really, Phoenix? Really? Isabella, the legendary Great Witch Bizarre? Story that dictates the fate of an entire town, and now a so-called Great Witch named Bazella. Most intriguing. It would seem it'd be up to us to uncover the answers to these mysteries. But how are we supposed to manage it all in 2 weeks? Where are we going to find any evidence? You know, I was thinking... Well, be quick about it, Maya, please. How do you address a Great Witch? Hail to thee, oh magnificent magical one? Or maybe just, what's up, witchy baby? What difference will it make? She's called a Great Witch. That's not someone I'd ever want to meet. Can we please just discuss this later on, where I can save? I believe I've thought of a solution to our problem. It's actually rather simple. Professor Layton? Allow me to explain, Mr. Wright. The only way we'll be able to solve the mysteries of the town as residents is if we join forces. So basically, we're going to join together, solve the mysteries. Right, okay, awesome. Come this far, we're not going to give up on spell out. Alright, I'm on board. Me too, Luke. Me too, Maya. Right, can we end it here now? Now, shall we press on? This is the Mark of our own story, blah blah blah. Please tell me we can finish up here. Yay! Finally! Okay. Sorry I skipped ahead. My recording time is nearly up, so, yeah. Basically. Oh, really? Time is the friggin' essence! Right, so anyway, next time on Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Ace Attorney, we will investigate and do some shit. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and, goodbye.